on top. On top, making pressure. Okay. As soon as you turn, when you turn, you gotta turn and shrimp out. When he turns,
Okay, you really have two options depending on the context and the desired end goal. You can sit out and away, like some people do in MMA, or like we do in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or Judo. You can sit up and then take the top position. Either or.
you gotta turn. And you have to turn. If you let that person settle in, you're done. It's a wrap. It's a done deal. He turns, you turn. Too late. Let me tell you who the master of this. Master who I learned this from Laborio, but I learned it in practice from Jeff Musson. Jeff Musson, in my opinion, there's a lot of guys who have great half and deep half game. I forget one of the dude's names right now that escaped me.
Debbie said Debbie.
No. There's one dude in Jiu-Jitsu, I escaped, his name escapes me. It's bad because he has a great deep half game. But for heavyweights, the best deep half game that I've ever seen, Jeff Musson. I mean, I know Nogueira has one, but Nogueira has a lot of stuff available. From what Jeff has available, that deep half guard game, it's sick like the flu. All right? And I learned a lot of this from him. When you go to try to change to that side, he's out already. When you start to make that movement to go across, my man is under here, and I'm talking about pushing, shrimping, and sitting up. I mean, it's one hand, and then arm shoots back, and he's up. I don't know if he's up and he's on top.
He'll be up top because he's got my hips. Look at my hips.
Oh my God, he's done.
I can't rotate any other way. I can't rotate any hip.
Man, he's up at all. So he's already turned. He comes up, and when he's up already, then he starts to go serious. Okay? All we're going to do now is we're going to work on the person turning and turning very slowly. And then you shrimping out and sitting up. Now, understand this. Sometimes it happens fast like that. The way that we practice it is we like to practice incrementally. So I practice without creating that opening. Okay? When I practice with you guys, I practice shoulder pressure. You create a shoulder pressure. And then when you create the shoulder pressure, snake your arm around real quick. Right. And then come across. Right. So it doesn't create that opportunity. Sometimes when you're rolling though, and you can't get in, you just try to make that switch to turn. Right now, turn. Boom. And you turn. And sometimes you catch it. And sometimes you don't. Oh, it's a lot of pressure. All right. Did you break wind or was that the
No, that's fine. No, I went down here.
I was like, that's a lot of pressure. I thought my man broke wind. Breaking wind is not bad in jiu-jitsu. It's one of the techniques. It's one of the 5 breaking.
But you'll know when I do.
It's one of the 5 wind breaking techniques. Came all the way from Japan across the water.
Judo, they just call it the reverse ki.
You don't learn that until you get you got to get your first stripe when you're black belt, and then they start teaching you the breaking wind techniques. Before then, they just call it farting. You don't know the secrets yet. That's right. So he's creating pressure. He moves his arm across. Even when he moves across like that, I'm pushing, shrimp, out. And then trying to maintain top position right away. Trying to get top. All right?
Here's how you can do this drill. It's just easier to just have one person doing the technique than trying to alternate. Allow one person to concentrate on sweeping and the other person to concentrate on just escaping. One person sweeps, other person escapes.
Well, we flow. We just keep flowing. The shit don't change. You know, it seems like it changes. Even if it stays here and goes across, bro, it still stays. It's still the same.